I don't know of any other organizations that have taken people with developmental disabilities to another country to have some sort of a mission or purpose. I think because we believe as an organization in always giving back, I just saw this as the next layer of giving back. So not just giving back to our own communities, but giving back on a global level. I struggle at home because I feel like people's worlds are so small. It doesn't help to tell people something different, but it helps to experience something different.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
I just really want each person to take away whatever it is that they need.
God bless you. You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
The music bed. The music bed.
Here we are as a team, as you see, grounded, completely grounded because of a lightning storm. All operations on the ground for our luggage have stopped. But as you can see, the team is doing just fine.
The music bed.
1, 2, 3, cheers!
The music bed. The music bed.
I really hope that we could come on a journey that would hopefully inspire the people we were coming in contact with, encouraging them that we were there too. You know, 20 years ago, we still had institutions and many of the things that are going on here. Hopefully inspiring them on to the next steps.
Now I understand what the options they have for their life. One of the options is to stay in front of the flats, in front of the center, in front of their house and waste the day. Second option will be to stay in a house, especially those that are with disability, they cannot move. We have Alina, for example. If she's now alone, her mom died, she's one of the leaders of the Mosaic group. If nobody goes to her to move her out, she will stay and she will go out only by opening the windows. The third option is to come on the street, and you even now could see very often to be ridiculized by other people. This is one of the dimensions we want to grow and we want to help our people of Romania.
My desire was that with our team walking down the street and going into schools and interacting with others at the center, that hopefully those observing could see that it didn't matter if someone on our team had a disability or didn't have a disability, that we were a team and we were working together for the same thing. There was two messages. The first message was to tell a story about diversity and to challenge the children to not see differences as scary or something to be made fun of, but to celebrate each person's differences and see each person as unique. And the other piece was really just for children to see how you can interact naturally with people with disabilities.
But the book tells us that we all have something special about us
And we want to help our people of
that we
Romania
can share.
how to treat with respect, how to see values on somebody which is with disability. And I think Pathways model is just maybe the best model, actually the best model we saw, how to give values to a disabled person, values for themselves as a disabled, also values for the people that surround them, for the family, and also values for the community family, and even for the country.
When we spend our time in community, we belong. The community believes then we belong, and they no longer see a world of people with disabilities as separate. They see a world of people with disabilities as just part of what the community looks like. It no longer is different anymore. People don't even think about that anymore. And I think that would be true belonging, when someone truly belongs just for who they are. We spent the first week at the center and then the second week here at the camp. And I think this is actually when we've had the opportunity to build relationships. With those relationships, the people we support can spur on the people from the Mosaic group to stand up for themselves, to give back to their communities, to see beyond themselves, to become more involved, and to fight for their rights here.
It is a privilege to meet people from Pathways. It's like looking into the future, seeing that things can happen here in Romania. Watching your people out here standing up front and talking about what they do. And I wish so much that soon our people with disabilities will just stand up for their rights, will just stand up to talk about their needs. How you build relationships, how you include people. It's not just about integration, but how do you include people with disabilities into community? That is something I never thought can happen here. And now I can see there is a future, there is a potential, it's so much these people with disabilities can do.
I think the pieces that I will love to look back on the most are the moments where, especially the people we support that have come on this trip, have just led by example. I think that's the piece I love the most.